what's going on, guys? This is Brian with Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. And in this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. Now, if this is your first time here and you like videos about comic books, pop culture, and other cool stuff, then please consider subscribing to my channel so that way you never miss a future upload. A lot of great comic books coming out this week, so let's go ahead and get into it. Starting us off this week, we have Detective Comics number 972. This is part 4 to the fall of the Batman. Batman might have overpowered the victim syndicate, but they had one last surprise for him. A secret weapon that's made one of the strongest rogues nearly unstoppable. There's a regular cover by Gillian March. There's also a regular priced variant by Raphael Albuquerque. Next, we have the finale to A Cold Day in Hell in Flash number 38. The Flash and an unlikely ally must discover who is behind the death of one of the rogues before the murderer strikes again. But Flash is trapped inside of Iron Heights with one person blocking his exit, Captain Cold. Now, this is going to have a gorgeous regular cover by Barry Kitson, but it's going to have an even better regular priced variant cover by Francesco Mattina. This cover is probably the cover of the week, and it's also going to be my pick of the week. Justice League of America number 22. This is going to be part 1 to Queen of Fables, The Might Beyond the Mirror. The great threat that Batman assembled the Justice League of America to stop has finally arrived in the form of Queen of Fables. With the reality warping power, her intent is to take over the real world and the imaginary and rule over everything, and without Batman. Does the Justice League stand a chance against her, or will reality crumble at the Queen's whim? This is going to have a regular cover by Terry and Rachel Dodson, as well as a regular priced variant for this issue as well. Now, if you want the original first appearance of the Queen of Fables, you can find her in JLA number 47 that came out in November of the year 2000. Supergirl number 17. This is part 3 to Plain Sight. While Carrie is worried about whether Ben Rubel will ask her or her rival Belinda Z to the high school dance, Director Bones from the DEO figures out what high school Supergirl attends and crashes the annual party. Will the danger and destruction be enough to finally force Kara to reveal her superheroic secret ID? There's a regular cover by Robson Rocca, but of course there's a gorgeous cover by Artgerm for this as well. It's a regular price variant. That's the one I'd be picking up. Titans number 19. Who is Troia? The Titans attempt to regain their balance after their epic clash with Troia, Donna's villainous future self, and look forward to a brighter tomorrow. But the Justice League wants answers about Donna Troy's true nature, and they'll get them, even if it means shutting down the Titans for good. There's a regular cover by Paul Pelletier. There's also a regular priced variant by Dan Mora. Dynamite Comics brings us Battlestar Galactica versus Battlestar Galactica? That's right, Battlestar Galactica versus Battlestar Galactica number 1. This is the epic story we've been dying for. It's a Galaxy and Timeland saga bringing the two very different yet very much alike crews of Battlestar Galacticas together. Now, this is actually going to ship with 14 different covers. I only have one cover in this video. It's the one I like, and it's the Incentive John Cassidy Virgin variant. It looks like it's going for about $6 online. That's the one I like out of the 14, so that's the one I'll be picking up. Deja Thor's number 0. This also comes from Dynamite Publishing. There's 4 different covers. The only cover I'm concerned with is the duck cover D. It's the Incentive J. Scott Campbell sneak peek variant, which is shown on the screen. I believe this is a 1 in 100. J. Scott Campbell is hot. A lot of people are going to want this cover, especially if it's a 1 in 100. The only problem I have is the regular cover is only 25 cents. So at 25 cents for a regular cover, it's not too hard to buy 100 copies of this to get the incentive. But either way, hot artist, and people are going to want this cover, so that's why I have it in the video. Coyotes number 3. This is from Image Comics. Faced with Abuela and the old woman that originally warred in the werewolves, Red and Coffee discover history of this ancient war and of Red's lost sister, Maria. All the while, Adlin Industries continues to torture the werewolf Seth and Persona the greatest weapon imaginable. This has been a fantastic series so far. I've really enjoyed issues number 1 and 2, so I'm going to continue to pick this up. Not only that, but the interior and the cover art's done by Caitlin Yarsky. The covers on these have been absolutely gorgeous. If you haven't been reading it, I suggest you pick it up. Rose number 7. With the fire raging in Millhaven, Rose is desperate to rejoin her companions. While Rose searches for her friends, Thorn struggles to accept Rose's new Night Protector. A ghost from the past brings stirring revelations, and Will's commitment to the rebellion is challenged with the news of Illa's loss. This has got 3 different covers for it. There's a regular cover. There's 2 regular priced variants for it, but the one I would pick up for it is the Loopy Dave variant. It looks to be sold out already at a lot of places online, so it might be popular. Slots number 4. With a deadbeat dad and a cruel stepfather, A boy named Lucy grew up quick and grew up mean. That is, to everyone but a girl named Mercy. Now, if you haven't been reading this, I really suggest you do it. This story is absolutely great. It doesn't get a lot of love from collectors, but I've really enjoyed it. Image always has better stories to me than a lot of the other publishers, but if you don't pick it up in floppies, at least pick up the trade when it comes out. Avengers number 675. This is part 1 to No Surrender. From this issue on, for the next 16 weeks, Avengers is going to go weekly. The Earth has been stolen, the sky burns while mysterious cosmic objects crash down from above, wreaking havoc across the world. The Avengers are the last line of defense between Earth and the mysterious forces threatening to tear it apart. It's time to assemble. Now this is going to have 9 different covers for it. I hope all 16 weekly issues don't have 9 covers, but either way for this one, there is a gorgeous Mark Brooks lenticular wraparound cover for it. There's also a Daniel Acuna party cover. There's a Don Tyler Christopher trading card variant. There's a Mike McCone Avengers variant, not a headshot. There's a Scotty Young baby variant. There's a Julian Totino Tedesco connecting variant. There's an Incentive Alex Ross variant. There's an Incentive Premier variant. There's also Incentive Daniel Acuna party sketch variant. Old Man Hawkeye number 1.
Hey, Old Man River, zip it or I'll break your hip.
This is part 1 to An Eye for an Eye. The superheroes have fallen. The country's been divided into territories controlled by supervillains. Among the wastelands live Clint Barton, one of the few Avengers to survive, but it's been 45 years and he's no Avenger. Trying to eke out a living any way he can, the former Hawkeye is confronted with a sterling discovery: the sharpshooter's going blind. With time running short, Clint realizes there's one last thing he wants to see: revenge for his fallen comrade in arms. This is going to have 7 different covers for it. There's a regular Marco Cicchetto cover. There's a Ron Lim regular priced variant. There's a regular priced Barry Kitson Avengers variant. There's a regular priced blank cover. There's also an Incentive Greg Land variant, an Incentive Steve McNiven color variant, and an Incentive Steve McNiven sketch variant. Phoenix Resurrection Return of Jean Grey number 3. This is going to have 4 different covers for it this week. There's a regular Lionel Francis Yu cover. There's an In-Hyuk Lee regular priced variant. There's a Victor Hugo connecting variant, which is regular priced. There's also an Incentive Stephanie Hans variant. If I were to get any of them this week, I would definitely go for that Incentive. It's going for about $20 to $25 online. So if you find it there, pick it up. If you find it for cheaper, definitely pick it up. Venom number 160. This is going to be part 5 to Venom Inc. Spider-Man and Venom continue their uneasy alliance as they work to stop Maniac from taking over New York's criminal underworld. It's outright mayhem as the heroes mount a counteroffensive and take the fight to Maniac. But with an unleashed symbiote and an army at his command, will it be enough? This is going to have 3 different covers for it. There's a regular Sandoval cover. There's an Avengers variant by In-Hyuk Lee, which is regular priced. There's also an Incentive variant for this, but I'm not going to name the artist because I'll mess that name up. Jim Henson's Power of the Dark Crystal number 10. This comes from Boom Studios. Kensho and Therma finally make it home to the Firelings, and Kensho learns long-hidden secrets. This is going to have 2 different covers for it. There's a regular Mark Buckingham cover. There's also a regular priced variant by Sanaa Takeda. So there you have it, guys. Those are my picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. Go ahead and comment down below. Let me know what books you guys are picking up this week. As I always say, even if they're not in this video, because that's how I find new titles to read myself. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please click that thumbs up button for me so I know you like it. Also, go ahead and share this video with your friends. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. That way you'll never miss a future upload. This has been Brian with Simpleman's Comics, in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing, and I'll see you guys next week.